Legend tells of a mysterious and beautiful goddess who dwells within the forest of Mount Makiling. Known as Maria Makiling, she supposedly guards the mountain and the forests. Myths depict her as a benevolent nature spirit, gifting communities with nature's bounty. While the reality of Maria Makiling's existence has never been proven, Mount Makiling itself, its majestic beauty, and the rich bounty of resources and environmental services that it has provided is real. First established as a protected area in 1910, the Mount Makiling Forest Reserve has been under the care of UPLB since 1960. It covers an area of over 4,000 hectares and was declared an ASEAN Heritage Park in 2013. Mount Makiling boasts of an impressive diversity of flora and fauna, endemic, native, and introduced. Mount Makiling functions as both laboratory for forestry students and a tree nursery as UPLB leads efforts to study and preserve endangered tree species. It is a popular ecotourism destination that helps promote appreciation for nature and the need to preserve it. Popular sites in Mount Makiling include the Makiling Botanic Garden with its rich collection of tropical plants, the sulfuric mud springs, Pictou, and flat rocks. Aside from taking up the role of steward, UPLB has kept Maria Makiling alive by making her a part of the community's culture and arts. Stories of the forest goddess are a popular theme for the many cultural activities that take place in UPLB, such as theater productions, folk dance presentations, and art exhibits. The richness of culture and the arts in the university is expressed through many different art forms. These varying art forms serve as a reflection of the rich tapestry of culture and traditions of UPLB. Regardless of whether it is the mountain or the maiden, Mount Makiling has always been the stalwart and benevolent guardian and icon of UPLB. Throughout UPLB's long history, Mount Makiling has sheltered the community, served as a source of inspiration and wonder as UPLB continues its pursuit to preserve the environment, celebrate Filipino culture, and contribute to the country's growth and prosperity.
UPLB feels like home.
The warm and friendly people.
The professors are experts in the field.
The enriching experiences that one gets to enjoy.
Learning here is inexpensive and gives me great value for money.
The diverse and the cosmopolitan nature of the graduate community makes me to learn much more in my classes.
Apart from being a top university, UPLB also enables me to study so close to nature. The environment is intellectually stimulating, and the scenery is refreshing and reinvigorating.
One can easily strike a perfect work-life balance studying in UPLB. Done with the reading for the day, you can spin around the campus on a bike or hike to the botanic gardens, to the gateway to Mount Makiling, or take in and experience the beauty and excellence of the Filipino cultural performances and expression.
UPLB is found at the foot of Mount Makiling Forest Reserve, an ASEAN Heritage Park. This is part of the reason why we have a clean and green campus. UPLB and Mount Makiling, which UPLB administers, showcase our commitment to biodiversity conservation.
UPLB was the school of choice for me and my friends because we knew it is an excellent university for those who seek a career in science and engineering.
UPLB values quality education. Hence, it's actively pursuing quality assurance at both the program and institutional levels. A number of our pioneering and major undergraduate programs have already been certified by the ASEAN University Network Quality Assurance.
We have institutionalized new UPLB graduate programs in niche areas that are designed for interdisciplinary collaboration, not only locally but also internationally.
In line with its internationalization efforts, UPLB hosts the only Philippine campus of the Nagoya University Asian Satellite Campuses Institute, where I'm currently undertaking my Doctor of Philosophy in International Development degree.
Locally, we've been offering several off-campus graduate programs. We have also established our presence in Panabo City, Davao del Norte in Mindanao, through the UP Professional School for Agriculture and the Environment.
I am here to study agriculture in UPLB because I believe I can learn so much in order to help my country. I think that when I finish my program and leave UPLB, I'll be better equipped to help solve the food security situation in my country.
I am here because UPLB has a very good reputation and offers a course that I'm interested in. I'm taking a PhD in Extension Education, which is also recognized in my country. What I especially like is that the professors are both academically very competent and supportive.
The UPLB programs are relevant because these are based on the realities on the ground and were produced through a carefully thought process, combining theory and practice. We champion strong disciplinary and interdisciplinary lens in understanding and providing profound solutions to complex societal problems. UPLB is known for strong research culture that informs instruction and capacity building.
The Philippines and the rest of the world is facing complex challenges in food security, biodiversity loss, climate change, public health, and environmental degradation. We in UPLB are always in our toes so that we can prepare and provide the necessary solutions to these challenges by way of our curricular programs.
So what are you waiting for? Look up UPLB's 28 undergraduate degree programs or its over 100 graduate degree programs at uplb.edu.ph. File that application for admission and experience what it's like to study in UPLB.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, friends, to all those who are viewing this live stream today, especially to the incoming freshmen for academic year 2021-2022, warmest greetings to all of you. This year, instead of the usual face-to-face program, we are holding this welcoming freshman convocation on a virtual platform. This is in observance of the new protocols under the COVID-19 response. However, these new protocols do not diminish our excitement and joy as we welcome our newest batch of students who will soon proudly proclaim themselves as Iskolar ng Bayan. You are about to begin your life in UP Los Baños. And your journey is marked by new beginnings, new approaches, and processes, all designed to provide you quality education. You will be the first batch to face the trials of remote blended learning. And as UP students, I am very confident that you will be able to embrace and adapt to these new challenges and learning modalities. College life is a wonderful time for you, especially the incoming freshmen, as a time for transition and change, of exploring your potential and of developing new friendships. Our convocation's theme, makabagong Isko't Iska, dangal, galing at malasakit sa pagtugon sa mga hamon ng panahon, captures the values and ideals which the university will inculcate within you throughout your pursuit of higher education in UP Los Baños. Honor, excellence, care, and concern for others. As UP students and later on, as responsible citizens of the country, we hope that you will cherish and give meaning to these values and ideals in every endeavor that you will take on in life. For today's program, we have as a guest speaker a distinguished alumnus of this university who exemplifies these values. I urge you, especially the incoming freshmen, to listen carefully to his sharing of experiences, insights, and valuable advices, because I'm sure that you can use them in the future as you move your way forward. So once more, a warm welcome to UPLB, to all our new freshmen. May you will have plenty of friends, meaningful experiences, and lifelong learning so that someday you will become true servant leaders of the Filipino people. Maraming salamat at mabuhay tayong lahat.
I'm Professor Roselvi Collado, current head of the International Student Relations here at the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Our office is tasked to service the international students of the university by providing services in issuance of study permits for our international students and other certifications that they would be needing in the processing of their visa and other documentary requirements. The office is also working closely with the International Students Association in facilitating cultural exchange among international students of the university. These activities include our Kalinangan program and of course the cultural program that is usually organized by the International Students Association. The office also facilitates the recognition and awarding of the UPLB ambassadors every year. To date, we have recognized more than 30 UPLB ambassadors, and this year we recognized 9 UPLB ambassadors. These UPLB ambassadors we expect to help the university in promoting its quality education and in also manifesting the quality education that we provide to our international students.
The Office of Counseling and Guidance welcomes you to the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. The Office of Counseling and Guidance, or you should call now OCG, envisions to help empower students for holistic development in line with the university's objective: one goal, one destiny, one university, with the vision of excellence in all endeavors. Our vision is anchored on the assumption that every individual has the right for optimum or well-rounded development, physically, mentally, socially, psycho-spiritually, and emotionally. OCG's mission is to continuously play an active role for student development through its psychosocial programs and services, such as counseling, group guidance, psychological testing, readmission, career information and placement, orientation, tutorial, and referral services. These will enable our students, or you, clients, become more socially effective and adjusted individuals geared towards holistic development. OCG has competent set of guidance counselors and administrative staff. Although we have a lot at hand, whenever you feel the need to talk to someone, we are here for you. OCG is here to listen to you. Our doors are open both physically and online. Congratulations again on becoming a full-fledged scholar ng bayan para sa bayan.
Hi, I'm introducing you to the UPLB Office of Scholarships and Grants. I am Jickerson Lado, its current director. At OSG, we implement 4 financial assistance programs. These are the Grants in Aid program for free tuition tagging, tuition subsidy, and stipends. It also implements the SFA online and now the expanded SLAS online. We also have numerous private and government-funded scholarships, or you may avail student loans, either tuition loans or cash loan assistance programs. Or you can be a student assistant or SA and earn extra income while learning. For inquiries, kindly contact the Office of Scholarship and Grants at osaesfad.up@up.edu.ph, or you may call at 049-536-3212. For other information on scholarships, please visit the UPLB OSA website at uplbosa.org/scholarships. We at OSG believe that financial constraint is never a hindrance to attain UP education.
The newly established Office of Student Housing under the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs is the unit in charge with dormitories of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. With a total of 9 dormitories, the OSH has a current total bed space of 2,254, complete with study areas and internet connection, providing security of shelter and a conducive environment for learning and living away from home. The OSH also provides services to our dormers in terms of programs that promote health, wellness, and happiness while on campus, such as the yearly sports festival, Loyalty Day participation, pasadahan, edible gardening, and other psychosocial activities. Through collaborations and consultations with the different dormitory associations, the OSH communicates to its dormers regarding their concerns while living on campus. The dormitory manager and staff are always ready to lend a helping hand to our dormers. The Office of Student Housing shall be launching its new website, equipped with an online reservation and services platform that will be available in the coming weeks. This will effectively help us shift into a digital platform for keeping records and providing services. These are all on top of the current physical revitalization and maintenance of our dormitories. These steps are being undertaken to prepare for a better normal and enrich the UPLB dormers' experience. From all of us here at the Office of Student Housing, we welcome the freshman batch of 2020.
Good morning, everyone. My name is John Emmanuel Encinas, the head of Recomit of OVCSA. Recomit is the Research, Communication, and Information Technology arm of OVCSA. So we offer number one, research. For the research, Recomit assists the other offices of OVCSA in their research endeavors. This allows the office to recommend enhancements to OVCSA's policies and programs. For communication and information technology, you can reach us via our help desk using number one, Facebook, Twitter, or SMS. All of these are posted in our Facebook page at facebook.com/UPLBOVCSA. Also, we have our website which you can visit via ovcsa.uplb.edu.ph. Just contact us for any concerns which you may have.
Good morning. I'm Attorney Rosario Rodrigo Laracas. I'm the acting chair of the Student Disciplinary Tribunal. Our office acts on complaints on violation of the rules and regulations on student discipline and on violations of the revised rules and regulations governing sororities, fraternities, and other student organizations. Our office is found here on the second floor of the OSA building, and our rules and the rules of procedure are found on page 48 of your handbook.
The Office of Student Activities welcomes all of you in your chosen campus, your new home, the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. The mission of the Office of Student Activities is to create and implement programs that will develop well-rounded and proactive UPLB students regardless of sex, race, and affiliation. The office sees itself as the center for student activities, fostering deep sense of harmonious collaboration between and among students, organizations, the university administration, and the community. We are the lead office in welcoming the new students, conducting campus tour, almusalan, opening convocation, and the freshman night. For the students' organizations, we cater for their needs, such as conflict mediation, recognition, university policy orientation, and endorsement to awards. For all students, we provide trainings for skills development, leadership, public speaking, among others. For the past years, we have sent students to various regional and national awards screening. We also assist students who desire to participate in youth-oriented international activities. The office aims to harness the skills and build the capacity of all students through adaptive activities that are essential to survival and excellence not only in the university but most especially when they graduated. We at the Office of Student Activities are very much excited for your visit here. See you there.
To our newest batch of Iskolar ng Bayan para sa Bayan, welcome to UPLB. Your journey to obtaining a university degree starts now. The next 4 years or so will be a time full of challenges, but it will also be a time of growth and of forging futures. Certainly, these years will be some of the most memorable and instructive years of your life. In this year's welcome ceremony, we place emphasis on the values that every student of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, must nurture until they become second nature. The first two must surely be familiar to most of you: honor and excellence, the University of the Philippines motto. These entail integrity, dedication to truth, skillful use of the methods of science, and the employment of reason. Today, however, I want to focus on malasakit. Beyond concern for others, the word implies the act of becoming deeply attuned to the experiences and struggles of others. It is placing oneself in another's shoes. It is empathy and compassion, which compel us to understand and, when necessary, to act. If this pandemic has taught us anything, it is that apart from efficient crisis management, it is malasakit that will enable us to come together and pull through in the times of upheaval and sorrow. Malasakit kept communities together through people sharing their resources with each other in the months of the hard lockdown. In the context of UPLB, the malasakit of volunteers and donors ensured that the basic needs of stranded students were provided for during the community quarantines earlier this year. Malasakit is at the heart of public service. It is a way of relating to others, to yourself, and to the world that we hope each of us in the UPLB community can practice. We hope we can nurture pagmamalasakit in every Isko't Iska. In the years that you will spend at UPLB, always remember, be honorable, strive for excellence, be kind and compassionate, magmalasakit. Freshmen, welcome to UPLB. Maraming salamat at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Chancellor Fernando C. Sanchez Jr., Vice Chancellor Eleno Peralta, our incoming freshmen and their parents, ladies and gentlemen, today's guest speaker is a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine from UPLB, Class 2006, and is currently pursuing a PhD in Integrative Pathobiology with designated emphasis on biotechnology at the School of Veterinary Medicine of the University of California, Davis. Prior to the pursuit of his PhD, he was the acting chairperson of UPLB College of Veterinary Medicine's Department of Veterinary Paraclinical Sciences and was also a visiting lecturer of veterinary bioscience at Singapore's School of Life Sciences and Chemical Technology, Ngee Ann Polytechnic. Our guest speaker is a recipient of the 2017 UP Foreign Fellowship Award and multiple scholarships and research grants. He is also a veteran researcher with several publications in peer-reviewed journals. Dr. Bandoy is a recipient of the UK Newton Agham Leaders in Innovation Fellowship and was trained in design thinking methodologies in Singapore. He is the founder of the Philippine Society for Epidemiology and a member of the American Society for Microbiology and the Philippine Veterinary Medical Association. For his postgraduate training in London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine on infectious disease modeling and application, and on data-intensive biology from the University of California, Davis, he has been chosen to be one of the members of the UP COVID-19 Pandemic Response Team, whose insights from big data research contributed greatly to understanding the course of the pandemic. You may have already heard a lot from what this UP team has done, and part of the work that significantly contributed to the understanding of COVID-19 in the country is Dr. Bandoy. I know that through him, we will have a deeper appreciation and greater value for science and its importance in our lives, whatever spectrum of the academic disciplines you might have chosen for your college degree. Because truly, Dr. Bandoy is an excellent example of a UPLB graduate who lives the values of honor, excellence, and concern and service to others. So without further ado, it is my great honor to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. DJ Darwin Bandoy. And at this juncture, I also would like to personally thank him for the work that he has done on COVID-19 for the country.
Isang malugod na pagbati sa mga bagong scholar ng bayan sa Universidad ng Pilipinas, Los Baños. Sa pagsisimula ng panibagong semestre, haharap tayo sa isang mabigat na hamon kung saan kinakailangan natin magsimula ng klase sa gitna ng pandemya. Ito rin ay nararanasan ng mga iba't ibang university sa buong mundo, maging dito sa Amerika kung saan may mga sumubok magbukas ng klase, subalit napilitan din silang magsara pagkatapos ng isang linggo gawa ng mga kaso ng COVID-19 sa mga estudyante. Ito ay isang malaking hamon para sa atin kung saan kinakailangan nating magpatuloy na matuto, ngunit sa isang ligtas na paraan. At pinili ng university na mag-deliver ng klase sa pamamagitan ng virtual na paraan kung saan pinipilit maabot maging ang mga estudyanteng walang access sa mabilis na internet sa pamamagitan ng mga course packs. Subalit, hindi natin dapat hayaan na ang pandemya ay pumigil sa pagde-deliver ng quality education sapagkat ito rin ang magiging kasangkapan natin para harapin ang mas mabibigat pang suliranin na kasabay ng pandemya. Halimbawa ay ang ekonomiya kung saan maraming mga tao ang nawalan ng trabaho. Subalit kinakailangan pa rin natin magpatuloy, kinakailangan natin makaisip ng mga paraan kung saan makakapagtrabaho ng ligtas ang mga mamamayan para mabawasan natin ang mga taong nagugutom. Dito natin nakikita ang natatanging role ng university, lalo na ang UPLB kung saan sa pamamagitan ng karunungan sa agrikultura, forestry, veterinary medicine at engineering, magagamit natin ang siyensya para malutas ang mga suliranin na ito. Maging ang iba't ibang kurso, sociology, communications ay kailangan din natin para masabi, mapabatid sa mga tao ang iba't ibang karunungan na makakapaghadlang sa paglaganap ng epidemya. Noong March 2020 ay nag-release kami sa UP Pandemic Response Team ng mga forecast gamit ang mga karunungang ito para malaman kung ilan ba ang pwedeng maging biktima ng sakit na ito. So gumamit kami ng kaalaman sa epidemiology, virology, microbiology, maging ang mathematical biology kagaya ng calculus at differential equations. Sa pamamagitan ng mga paunang kaalaman na ito na aming ibinigay sa gobyerno, maging at nirelease namin sa pampublikong pamamaraan, nakita natin na magkakaharap tayo ng isang mabigat na suliranin. Subalit kung tayo ay may kaalaman, magiging handa at mapaghahandaan natin ito. Ito rin ang aking nakikitang tanging role ng university sa development ng isang estudyante, kung saan maaari nating ma-explore ang iba't ibang posibilidad. So gamitin natin ang ating pagkakataon sa universidad para ma-equip ang ating mga sarili ng iba't ibang kaalaman, experiences at build up natin ang ating network. So, importante na magkaroon kayo ng connection sa mga iba't ibang estudyante. Bagamat limitado ang ating magiging experience sa mga susunod na semestre, in-expect natin na matatapos din ang pandemya, makokontrol din ito, subalit may mga bagay na kailangan tayong gawin. Samantalang hindi pa natin nakokontrol ang pandemya, ima-maximize natin yung opportunities na available sa atin. So sa pamamagitan ng pag-aaral ay magkakaroon tayo ng mas malawak na kaisipan. Makikita natin na marami pang mga bagay sa mundo na maaari nating madiscover at makakontribute. Halimbawa, paano tayo makakaligtas na makapagtrabaho? So sa pamamagitan ng kaalaman, alam natin na ang virus ay kumakalat sa pamamagitan ng aerosol at droplet sa mga lugar na may limitado ang sirkulasyon ng hangin. Kaya ang iba't ibang bahagi ng UP ay nag-mobilize sa 3D printing. So may mga engineering groups na nag-3D print. So na-expect natin na magkakaroon ng kakulangan ng supply. At dito ay nag-contribute ang universidad. Ngayon din ang UPLB, bagamat walang medical school ang UPLB, ay nag-set up siya ng testing facility kung saan ang kaalaman sa biology, molecular biology ay kinakailangan para matest natin yung ating mga kababayan. Pag natest natin, malalaman natin kung sino may sakit at makukwarantine natin. So lahat ng ito ay nangangailangan ng kaalaman at hindi tayo pwedeng tumigil sapagkat kailangan natin ng magpatuloy ang pag-develop, pag-nurture ng mga estudyante na magiging future doctors, molecular biologists, magiging bahagi ng pagsugpo ng sakit. So, ang hamon na ito ay nagsisilbing isa ring opportunity. Sa loob ng university, magkakaroon kayo ng networks. Importante rin na magkaroon kayo ng mga mentors. Sila ay inyong magiging gabay. So, kung saan sila ay pwedeng magbigay sa inyo ng mga useful na advice kung meron kayong mga plano sa inyong mga career na harapin, sila ang pwede mag-recommenda sa inyo. So, importante sa pagsisimula ng klase, meron kayong sineset na goals. So, kung meron man kayong makukuha sa maiksing welcome address na ito, importante na isulat ang mga goals. Sapagkat, sabi sa isang pag-aaral, yung mga tao na isinusulat nila ang kanilang mga goals, yun ang nagiging differentiating factor dun sa mga tao na successful versus dun sa mga tao na hindi successful. Sapagkat pag nagsulat ka ng goals, napipilitan ka magplano. So, nung magsimula ako maging estudyante, tinignan ko yung requirements. Ano ba yung requirements para maging isang cum laude sa UP? So, nakita ko, kailangan mo pala na ito pala yung grade na kailangan mong habulin. Ito yung average grade. At dahil doon, so may nalaman ko na ito pala yung target. Kung gusto ko maging cum laude, kailangan ito yung maging grades ko sa iba't ibang subject. At hindi kasi ako marunong manghula, surprisingly. So, gumagawa kami ng forecasting models. Hindi ako pag may A, B, C, D na choices, hindi ko kayang hulaan. May mga kaklase ako, meron silang skill manghula. Wala akong ganong skill na manghula ng sagot. So, kailangan naaral ko siya. Pag hindi ko siya naaral, sure ako magkakamali ako ng hula. So, pag nagsulat ka ng goals, dudugsungan mo yon ng preparation, mga steps. So, kailangan kong mabasa ng 3 beses yung manual bago ko siya matutunan. So, hindi ko kaya may mga kaklase ako na gifted, kaya nilang basahin overnight. So, sa akin, 2 weeks is cramming na yon para makapag-aral ako, para makuha ko yung target ko na grade. Kasi hindi nga ako marunong. So, importante rin na kilalanin niyo yung sarili niyo, yung learning styles niyo. So, iba-iba yung learning styles. So, may mga tao, mas pressured sila, mas mabilis silang makapag-aral. May mga tao rin naman na kailangan nila ng time. Na maplano nila, ma-divide nila yung mga kailangan nilang aralin. So, kapag meron kayong nakasulat na goals, makaka-motivate sa inyo yon, makapagplano kayo, step by step. Pero, kailangan nyo, so magkakaroon din kayo ng motivation na iplano nyo. So, kung wala kayong goals, hindi kayo mamomotivate magplano at ita-translate nyo sa small steps every day. So, just to share what happened. So, for me, my long-term goal, so after being employed as a faculty. So yung lifelong goal ko is mag-aral sa #1 vet school sa world. It took me some time, but I'm already on my 3rd year dito sa UC Davis, which is the #1 vet school in the world. And it forced me to make plans. So may goal, may plans, and then you eventually achieve your goals. That's quite important. There are also people who help me. So I build up my network. Kailangan mo rin ng network para sila mag-advise sa'yo. Kailangan mo rin ng recommendation letter. So ito ay mararanasan nyo sa UPLB. Magkakaroon kayo ng, sana ay isulat nyo ang mga goals nyo. Maging maliwanag inyong mga plans. Para sa kabila ng pandemya ay patuloy pa rin kayong mag-progress as a person. And be able to contribute sa malaking suliraning hinaharap natin. Pagkatapos nito, meron pa rin tayong mga suliraning na harapin. You will be able to productively contribute to Iskolar ng Bayan. Salamat, congratulations, at welcome sa UPLB.
A center of knowledge, innovation, history, culture, and biodiversity. This is the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. UPLB found its home at the foot of the legendary Mount Makiling in Los Baños, Laguna, a short distance from Laguna de Bay, the country's largest lake. It has its beginnings in 1909 as the UP College of Agriculture, a tent school for a handful of students. A year after, the Forest School, or what was to become the College of Forestry, also set up its home in Los Baños. In 1972, the UP College of Agriculture and the College of Forestry, that had by then become renowned institutions, were granted full autonomy as the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. Instruction, research, and extension in agriculture and forestry in the country took root and flourished in UPLB. Through its strength in these two fields, UPLB established niches in various areas: biotechnology, engineering, veterinary medicine, natural resources conservation, environmental science and management, human ecology, food science, economics and management, public affairs, and development communication. It drew its strength in the arts and other fields of science, from harnessing its expertise and human resource in the biological, physical, and social sciences. Today, UPLB degree programs continue to dominate over its counterparts. Over the years, UPLB has developed graduate programs that continue to attract students far and wide, including collaborative programs with international universities in food security, biodiversity conservation, and development. To make graduate programs more accessible to professionals, UPLB offers them off-campus. Recently, UPLB established the UP Professional School for Agriculture and the Environment in Mindanao, the country's food basket, in order to help build the knowledge capital that the country needs to attain food security. Instruction in UPLB is enhanced by a strong and vigorous engagement in research and public service that enables it to produce knowledge and generate technologies and innovations that promote sustainable living, making it a strong force in the war against hunger and poverty in the country. Extension and public service are the mechanisms by which UPLB brings this knowledge and technologies to the people, as well as for it to know what they need and to help shape policies in the country. UPLB's reputation as a graduate and research university was formed through the continuous aspiration for excellence and the mutual reinforcement between instruction, research, and public service and extension. It brings in partnerships with local and international universities and provides mobility to faculty members, researchers and scientists, and students, and enhances their competitiveness. Instruction, research, and extension and public service in UPLB reflect the dynamism, honor, and excellence that its forebears set as a standard for its leaders to aspire for. This and an enabling environment for creativity and innovation among its people make UPLB a globally competitive research and graduate university that contributes to national development.
Minamahal na Chancellor, Dr. Fernando C. Sanchez Jr., Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Portia G. Lapitan, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Attorney Eleno O. Peralta, sa mga dekano ng bawat kolehiyo, mga administrador, mga nakikinig at nanonood, sa mga magulang, kaibigan, at sa aking mga kapwa mag-aaral, isang mainit na pagbati at pagpupugay. Isang malaking karangalan ng maging kinatawan ng mga bagong iskolar ng bayan sa okasyong ito ng Freshman Convocation. Nagpapasalamat ako sa mga taong nagbigay ng pagkakataon sa akin upang maibahagi ang aking naisin para sa bagong batch ng Isko't Iska. Lubos din ang pasasalamat ko sa mga paaralang pinanggalingan namin sa naging paghubog sa amin para sa susunod na yugto ng buhay mag-aaral. Gayon din ay nagpapasalamat ako sa lahat ng mga guro, kawani at administrador ng universidad na labis-labis ang pagsusumikap at paghahanda para sa nalalapit na pagbubukas ng school year 2020 to 2021. Ako mismo ay saksi sa mga sakripisyong ginagawa ng mga guro dahil kapwa guro ang aking mga magulang. Hindi biro ang lahat ng pag-aayos na ginawa nila upang matugunan ang mga pangangailangan ng paaralan sa bagong anyo at pamamaraan ng edukasyon sa ating bayan. Sa mga kapwa ko mag-aaral, lalo na sa ating mga new freshmen, isang napakagandang biyaya para sa atin ang makapag-aral sa isa sa mga pinakaprestihiyosong pamantasan sa ating bansa. Naaalala niyo pa ba ang mga panahong pinapangarap lang natin ang makapasok sa UP? Palakpakan natin ang ating mga sarili dahil sa dinami-rami ng nakipagsapalaran sa UPCAT, tayo ang pinagpalang makapasok. Pero ano ba ang ibig sabihin maging isang iskolar? At paano ba natin ito maisasabuhay sa kabila ng pandemya? Hindi lingid sa ating kaalaman ang motto ng UP na honor and excellence, dangal at husay. Ngayong nasa UP na tayo, gamitin natin ang oportunidad na ito upang maibigay ang lahat ng ating makakaya sa lahat ng bagay na maiaatas sa atin. Maging responsable tayong mga mag-aaral nang hindi isinasakripisyo ang ating dangal. Maging marangal tayong mamamayan na handang maglingkod para sa bayan. Sa biglaang pagbabago ng sitwasyon ng ating bayan ay may isa pang katangiang nangibabaw na magbubukod sa mga iskolar para sa bayan. Ito ay ang malasakit. Lahat tayo ay may panibagong uri ng mga problema ngayong new normal. Kung ang dati nating alalahanin ay kung saan makakahanap ng dorm o kung gaano kalayo ang lalakbayin sa pagitan ng mga subject na walang break, ngayon, ang iisipin na natin ay kung meron ba tayong angkop na gamit o gadget, pati na rin ang bilis ng internet. Bagamat may mga estudyanteng pinagpala ng mabilis na internet, komportableng mapipwestuhan sa loob ng bahay, at sariling gadget, hindi rin natin maitatanggi na marami rin ang nahihirapan at halos baka magpupumilit na lang na makaraos ngayong semestre. Bilang mga iskolar para sa bayan, paano ba natin paiiralin ang malasakit sa kabila ng sitwasyong dala ng pandemya? Sa tingin ko, marahil ay dapat sa ating pag-aaral ay hindi lamang tayo nakatuon sa ating pansariling kapakanan, kundi sa ikabubuti ng ating kapwa mag-aaral. Nawa ay makaisip tayo ng paraan kung paanong sabay-sabay tayong aangat sa antas ng ating pag-aaral habang ang mga may kakayanan ay nakatutulong sa mga higit na nangangailangan. Ito marahil ang mas mataas na antas ng karangalan na pwede nating makamtan, higit pa sa matataas na grado na ating inaasam-asam. Ang aking munting pangarap ay maisakatuparan ng linyang No Student Left Behind. Bilang mga iskolar para sa bayan, sikapin nating magtulungan upang ang bawat isa ay matuto sa kabila ng mga limitasyon. Huwag tayong mahihiyang lumapit sa mga taong maaari nating tulungan at kung tayo naman ang nangangailangan ng tulong ay huwag din natin itong ikahiya bilang tayo-tayo rin naman ang makakatulong sa isa't isa. Paniguradong hindi ito magiging madali at maraming beses tayong matutuksong magkanya-kanya at magpadala na lamang sa pag-aliw sa sarili. Ngunit nawa ay pagsikapan nating maging parte tayo kahit sa maliliit na paraan upang magkatotoo ito. Mga kapwa Isko't Iska, handa na ba kayo? Ako po si Crisel Lawas. Maraming salamat po at muli isang mainit na pagbati at pagpupugay.
First of all, I would like to thank everyone who made this event possible. The Office of Public Relations, led by Ms. Josephine Bo and her team, the Office of Student Activities, led by yours truly, the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, led by Vice Chancellor Attorney Elena O. Peralta. Likewise, I would like to thank the members of the Ad Hoc Committee for the 2020 freshman activities, the different college secretaries in the university, the units under the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Planning and Development, led by Vice Chancellor Marish Madlang Bayan, and of course, the unwavering support from the Office of the Chancellor, led by our Chancellor, Dr. Fernando C. Sanchez Jr. Traditionally, we conduct 4 activities for UPLB new freshmen, namely Campus Tour, Almosalan, Opening Convocation, and Freshman Night. These activities aims to orient our new students about the different places in the university and how beautiful your chosen UP campus is, about how warm the university organizations and upper-class students are, about the university officials, and about how the university can throw a party for freshmen, showcasing the talent of internationally awarded groups and homegrown performers. This year, however, we were welcomed by the pandemic. Hence, we cannot conduct the face-to-face activities. But the ad hoc committee decided that we will push through with 2 activities, the campus tour and opening convocation, both to be done virtually. We felt that it's necessary for us to welcome, although it's uneasy. We are very much thankful to all who made this possible. It is very difficult, but we were able to pull it off by coordinating and communicating with appropriate offices. Let me use this activity as parallel to what you will be experiencing in your first semester in the university. This is perhaps your first time to do remote learning. It's nerve-wracking. The faculty members also feel nervous about it. For the majority of us, including myself, it's our first time to deliver our courses in remote mode. We do not know what lies ahead. We do not know what problems we will encounter. Hence, we are with you in this experience. In my mind, I also thought, who cares about the welfare of the faculty given what we are experiencing and the deadlines that we are facing? In the course packs that we created for you, which give us a high level of anxiety, by the way, we also thought about your welfare and the quality of learning that you will be getting from your foundation courses. The university knows that you have questions in your mind regarding your welfare and how will you survive your first semester. Please know that there are offices and people in the university that are very much willing to help. We just need to hear your voice. We just need to hear what you need. Then, we can actively and appropriately respond. Just like how we were able to pull off this activity, let us join hands together so that your first semester will be fun-filled, meaningful, and memorable. As a statistician, the only thing that I am certain is there is uncertainty. So let us work together to prepare for these uncertainties. Padayon, mga makabagong Isko't Iska, itaguyod ang dangal, galing at malasakit sa pagtugon sa mga hamon ng panahon. Maraming salamat po.